The Z Fold 7. This is such a beastly phone, it's ridiculous. And today, I'm going to give my review on this awesome phone using the Apple Vision Pro. Let's take a look. The Z Fold 7 is such a cool phone. Like, I gotta say, this is what phones is meant to be. It's meant to be fun, exciting, and just unique. Now, don't get me wrong, I am an Apple user. I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Very, very nice phone. I love the phone for sure. But it's like, I feel like Apple is just creating the same phone and still charging premium prices. Like, it's the same thing. Sure, you got, slight spec upgrades and camera upgrades and things like that. Yeah, okay, cool. But it's like, it's the same thing. At least with Samsung and other Android phones, they making phones fun again. So I don't know. I just feel like that, like, we could definitely benefit for sure from just keeping the same old and just making phones fun again. Yeah, but this phone is awesome. As you see, it's ultra sleek, it's ultra light, and that is an understatement. When you pick up this phone, when you go to Best Buy or Apple or wherever, or Apple, when you go to Best Buy or any other place that carries Samsung products and you pick this thing up, you instantly understand what they're talking about. How thin this thing is, how light it is, like, it makes no sense. You put it inside your pocket and you instantly forget it's there. Like, you can go out there throughout your day, especially if you don't have a case on it. You go throughout your day and you just forget that it's in there. Like, it's awesome. It's such an awesome phone, So it's definitely ultra sleek and ultra light for sure. It has an enhanced armor flex hinge. So just to give you an idea as far as what the hinges look like, I have the Z Fold 4 on hand as well. Very valuable phone as well. And just want to give you just a side-by-side view as far as what the hinges look like. So you see on the Z Fold, it's a thick hinge, and on the 7, it's a very, very thin hinge. Hence why they was able to achieve this form factor. Now just go and show you the top. You can see what that looks like as well. So it's just awesome. Like, they definitely did a great job. I'm just going to show you what it looks like when it's flat. Let's bring it down. So you see with this, over time, this is a foldable phone issue. It will not lay flat. And I'm hearing rumors about the Fold 7. It also won't lay flat after some time. Now, granted, I haven't had this phone that long, so I don't have that issue. This is flat. See, it's laying flat. So right now, this phone doesn't have that issue, but that is a common issue with foldable phones, unfortunately. I know Samsung is definitely addressing it for sure. So just wanted to go and show you that. But yeah, the flex hinge has been upgraded. Obviously, this is the 4. The 5 and 6, they did upgrade the flex hinge with that as well. They made it better, but this one is like the pinnacle as far as flex hinges, as up to date on the time of this video for sure. And obviously, it's incredibly tough from front to back. So you see that the front of the screen, it has its Gorilla Glass. It's really nice, and it's plenty durable. Like, a lot of people are rocking this phone caseless. I normally put a case on my phones, but the reason why I haven't done that yet is because I don't want to invest in a case on something that I may send back, which in this case, I'm going to send this phone back to Samsung. I'll tell you why in a minute, at the end of the video. Also, this is a comparison as far as the thickness. So we got last year's Fold 6 and this year's Fold 7, right? From 12.1 millimeters to 8.9 millimeters. So naturally, I don't have the 6, but I do have the 4, just to give you an idea as far as the thickness, as far as what that looks like. So yeah, just give you an idea of the thickness. Like this one closed all the way, this one has a gap. So, and that's one of the biggest things with the older folds. Like they had the gap, you can see right through it, right? And at least with this one closes all the way through. This one closes all the way through, and it's just super thin. Say this color on this, let's move this out the way. This color on this phone, especially when it's hitting in the light, it's just beautiful. Like this blue shadow is crazy. I love this. Now, if they didn't have this blue shadow, then yeah, I would have went with the black phone, because why not? You know, definitely go with the black phone for sure. You can't go wrong with that. I am all over the place. My goodness. Come on. There we go. Whatever. Yeah. So I would have went with the black phone. This is really trolling me. Yeah, there we go. I would have went with the black phone, because black, you can't go wrong with black. That's what it is, right? Now, one color I wouldn't have went with is this. I'm not going for the mint. I mean, some people will like the mint. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the mint. I just think it's whatever. But I don't know. I just wish that these phone companies come up with like really, really nice colors. Like this blue shadow is nice. Apple's 17 Pro Max, that orange color, some people like it, but I don't know. I don't think it's sold as much. Now, this color right here, this desert sands, this color hits different. This is really, really nice. They did an outstanding job with that. And the iPhone 14's purple, that purple color, that was nice too. I thought that was really cool. So I just wish that they're like these companies' pro lines have more color choice options, you know, for their pro lines than their just regular lines, you know. Like I just think that, you know, if you're paying all that money, man, you should have options as well, you know. But that's, you know, to each his own. One thing that we can say is the camera. So the camera on this is meh. It's just mid-grade, you know, it's just whatever. And in my opinion, you're not buying this phone for the camera. If you want a phone camera, you just go ahead and just cop yourself an iPhone. It makes sense. Just get the iPhone if you want a camera. There's only one camera on here that's actually decent, and that's that 200 megapixel wide camera. That one's decent, but the other two is like whatever. But again, you're not paying for the camera. You're paying for the form factor of what this phone can do. This phone can open up into a 8-inch tablet. That's what you're paying for. But I get why. If you're paying $2,000, you want the best camera, you want the best everything. I get it. I will explain a little more as far as this, but I didn't pay $2,000 for this phone. I paid $1,200 out the box, brand new. I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, I didn't pay full price. So me personally, I'm not really worried about the camera. I mean, the camera is going to do pretty well for the average person. But if you're a real camera person, like you really like care about like different things within the camera app, then get yourself an iPhone, you know, be honest with you. Just get yourself an iPhone. Also, like, you know, like the camera quality, the camera quality is decent, you know, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Like one thing about this camera, like if you don't want to use the inner display camera, which is not that great, we know that. And honestly, I don't know why they even have the inner camera display on this thing. Just give us a full screen. Take the camera away. I don't think anybody's going to miss it. Be honest with you. You know, you got this camera right here. If you're trying to use a camera for like video calls, you can use this one. This one's okay, you know, but the interior camera, not that good. And what's even better, you can also use the better camera for a selfie camera. You can just do that, you know. Just take away the inner camera and just give us a full screen. Wouldn't be mad at this at all, you know. So this phone is plenty powerful. It's very, very powerful. You can play video games on this. You can use Xbox Game Pass to play video games on this thing. Now, one thing that I will say with this, right? 44 milliamps is, come on. Like, if you paying all this money, even if me paying $1,200 for this phone, there's no reason why this phone should have 44 milliamps. Now, granted, I know Samsung is shy when it comes to battery. Obviously, with that Note bomb, that Note bombs that they had back then, that Note 7 bomb. I get it, I get it. But it's like, look, man, some time has went by. You guys obviously learned from your mistakes and engineered decent batteries. Put a decent battery within these phones, especially if you're paying this much money. There's no reason why this phone has more battery than this phone, especially when you open it and it's in its tablet phone. There's no reason why the iPhone should be better than this phone as far as battery. There's no reason. Like, what are we doing here? So when you open this is going to drain the 4400. This is going to drain the 4400 milliamp battery for sure. It's definitely going to drain it. Yeah, Gemini was trolling me just now. I know. I know. Now, granted, with the Z trifold that's out, that one is 5,000 milliamps plus. So that makes sense because it's going to be a 10-inch screen. But this is an 8-inch screen. Why isn't this 5,000 milliamp? I don't know. Maybe with the Fold 8, maybe they will upgrade it. There's rumors that they're going to put a 5,000 milliamp battery in the Fold 8. And also, they're going to continue that with their S line. So that's good. I feel like 2026, Samsung is definitely stepping out for sure. And also, I think they're stepping out because Apple is coming out with their first Fold. And if we all know Apple, they may be late to the game, but when they come to the party, they come correct. So it could be very interesting what Apple brings to the foldable game. But right now, man, like this is top tier phone right here. This is top tier foldable phone for sure. But the battery needs to be better when they upgrade it to the 8 for sure. That's just my humble opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, 4400 milliamps is going to get you through the day for sure. But if you're a phone beast like myself, then it's going to get you through the day, but you're going to have a little bit left. So you're going to wind up charging your phone pretty much every day, maybe throughout the day, depending on what you do. So as far as the storage capacity, yes, this is the 512 variant. This comes with 256, 512, or 1 terabyte of storage. So yes, I got this 512 variant for $1,200. Yes, I did. Right? Again, Samsung's trading deals are crazy. The trading deals are crazy. Promotions is crazy. It is around Christmas time, and time in this video, it is around Christmas time. So you have that. And if you buy bundles like the watch and the buds or like any other Samsung products, there's hidden fees for that too. Well, hidden discounts, not fees. There's hidden discounts with that as well. And me being in the military, there's a discount for that as well. So yes, with all of that compounded, it brought this phone all the way down to $1,200 from $2,000. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So you can get yourself a 512 and then just iCloud it. Just use your Google Drive and all the different storage options out there and just do that for the rest. So 256, I get it. That's kind of whatever. It will do plenty. 256 for a lot of people, but 512 will for sure do it. I just don't think you need a terabyte of storage unless you just want to store everything on your phone, which you could. And I'm just talking from experience because the Z Fold 4 that I have here, this is a terabyte, and I don't use nearly as much. I spend way too much money on this one. So yeah, if you're gonna do it, at least just be smart about it and be realistic as far as the storage options. You can just cloud the rest. Why would we switch to Galaxy? Why switch to Galaxy? So you can go and transfer all your stuff from Apple to Samsung using Smart Switch. You can just download it from iOS, download it on to Google Play Store, and go ahead and do Smart Switch. This is all my stuff from my iPhone, and I was able to switch it, no problem, right? To include messages, no issues. You also have your Samsung Wallet as well. Samsung Wallet, Apple Wallet, Samsung, Apple. It's the same thing, does the same thing. And then also reason too is the rich communication services. Okay, yeah, and that's cool. You got your read receipts that give you high quality video transfers and all of that, which is cool because there was that nonsense of sending video and pictures from Apple to Android and vice versa, and it will come in like pixelated and all jacked up and everything. But that's the days of old and all that, so you don't have to really worry about that. But I will tell you this, switching over from iOS to Android, the minute you text your friends who are iMessage, they're instantly going to be pissed off for sure because they're going to see a green bubble. Now, luckily, Android has different apps that can actually fix that. Like this one down here, we have Open Bubbles. So Open Bubbles, what it does, it uses your iMessage from Apple, the iMessage servers, and you can send message on your iMessage servers from your Android phone. So nobody would know the wiser. You can secretly switch over to Samsung or any other Android phone and still be a blue bubble. That is devious, diabolical, for sure. Leave it to Android, the land of the diabolicalness, to figure out to be a blue bubble. That's crazy, right? I like that. And also, if you're looking for AirDrop, there's an app called Blip. Blip actually sends and can actually AirDrop data, pictures, videos, or whatever, to my MacBook and also to my Vision Pro. So that's how I'm able to send files to and from my Android device to my Apple products. So I think that's pretty cool. Like Android always think of some stuff to actually, give you an Apple-esque ecosystem. So that's nice, you can still have your phone and make your phone fun again, but keep your Apple features. I like that. So this is like one of the main reasons why I actually like Samsung, because like Samsung, they have the innovation. Like you have your Z Fold, you have your flips, and you have your regular candy bar type phones, and you also have the new Galaxy XR, which I think Apple Vision Pro is still superior for now because Galaxy XR just came out, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get a bunch of updates that's going to make them compete very heavily with the Vision Pro, and I'm for it, and I want to see what that looks like, especially with it being an open platform. There's going to be all types of silliness coming out for it, and I'm for it. Again, it's going to be pretty nice, But it's just so many things that you can do with Samsung that it just makes sense. Don't get me wrong, Apple has solid products for sure. They have the MacBook, they have the Vision Pro, of course, right? But with their phone, the phone is the same. It's the same thing. Like they just keep updating the chipset and the camera slightly, but it's the same thing, and we keep paying the same prices for the same type of phone. At least with Samsung, you're able to enjoy your phone. Like phones are actually fun again, The fact that you're able to fold a phone and open up like a clamshell, I think that's nice, This makes phones fun again. It does. It definitely makes phone a lot more fun. That's why I do plan on switching to Samsung. I do, right? It's not going to be this phone. I thought it would be this phone. I enjoyed this phone. It's a good time. But with that trifold that just came out and it turned into a 10-inch tablet, that might be the phone that I might switch to, be honest with you. Just because, again, it's just fun. It's a fun phone. Not taking anything away from this phone. This phone is still pretty cool. It's still going to do an outstanding job as far as just making things fun, and the customability. That's fun, right? But that trifold, you can do 3 things at once. It might be a little overkill, but this phone, man, if you don't get a triphone, this phone would do just fine. It'll do just fine. The sleekness, the thin, it's just cool. Like I really like this, and kudos to Samsung for really putting out such a solid product. One thing that I think is kind of odd is the camera. Just how far it sticks out. Like this thing wobbles pretty serious, you know. It wobbles pretty bad. Like just look at that wobbleness. That's kind of crazy to me, you know. Now, granted, right? I have the Z Fold 4. Yeah, this camera sticks out as well. But if you look at the both of them, like I think it's roughly the same camera. Like as far as how much it sticks out, it's just the chassis on the 7 is a lot smaller than the 4. But if this was to shrink down to the size of the 7, I think the camera will still stick out quite a bit. I could be wrong. I can admit that, you know. But I just think it's interesting, you know. I just think it's real interesting. It's how the cameras are just like, they just stick out like that. I don't know. But you just gotta be careful where you place it. You know, you just gotta be careful how you place the phone down. You don't want to put your phone down on camera side down. But I will say that if you put your phone down like this and you with a significant other, then that could raise some issues. Like they may think you like doing something you're not supposed to be doing, hence why you have your phone down. But the real reason for that is because the camera. You don't want to damage your camera. You know, so I guess that'll be an excuse. Other than that, man, this phone is solid. It's really, really solid. I really like this phone a lot. But I'm definitely gonna take this one back, and I'm gonna wait for that trifold to come out for sure. And I'm also curious to see what Apple comes out with their phone. I know that's gonna be a really fire phone for sure, and I'm for it. I can't wait to see it. Like 2026 is going to be a really good year for sure, and I am here for it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's about it. This is my first time reviewing a tech through the Vision Pro. Let me know what you think, and yeah, we can go on from there. This is Vision Play XR signing off. Peace.